And I'm going back through. Yep, yep. And then, yeah, some people like to say like the purple one has more kind of like if you teach essay writing, this is very clear what you're looking for. The first reason, for instance, a very clear topic and stuff like that. But then it's kind of hard to see. AI doesn't look bad, but it doesn't quite follow that structure that we would teach exactly. So it's a little bit harder to see. If you look at it first, it looked very good. The other thing somebody pointed out was like this yellow one uses the same author twice with Bruce Nam, and uses them twice with another, then again with another author. But then I'm like, that's kind of, I would do that too. So it's getting quite difficult. All right, now let's go ahead. All right, so AI is getting pretty good. It's making real references and stuff. We used to say that it would give fake citations and fake references with a fake reference list, but now it can give good ones. It can give a legit citation. I can ask it to do an APA or Harvard for me, and it would change it. Now what can we do? So then it's getting increasingly hard. Then here's another thing that we can try. So this is like a little quiz that I would do with students. I've done it before with some students. Pretty much you would split the class in half, and one half can use AI, one half cannot. I highlight the half that can use AI because they can use different kinds of AI, and it's actually good if they do. Versus ChatGPT versus DeepSeek versus Kimi, which is a Chinese one, stuff like that. Each half gets and does the same kind of questions, a little quiz, and you want them after a while to share and compare answers. And then we discuss differences, which there usually are, and the thoughts about AI. Okay, now because we're doing this online, we can't do it like this. So here's what we're going to do. We're going back to Padlet. There are 3 questions. They're at the bottom, very small for those who maybe can't scan it or whatever. But I have 3 questions for us, and I want you to put your answer for those questions. And then I also want you to tell me what AI you're using. And if you're not using AI, just say that you don't use AI to answer the question. All right. I'll give you a little bit to scan QR code and check out the link. And then we'll go check out the questions. And then you can answer each of the questions. If you want to, you can use different kinds of AI. Definitely tell us what AI you're using. That would be very interesting to see what they use. Now we have a question from Mrs. Tom. So Andrea, so search engines depends, because now like if you search stuff on Google, it sometimes will give you stuff automatically from Gemini, which is AI, or Bing will do something with their AI. But usually a search engine is not. I see Liz and Victor talking about AI lives certain words. Yep. All right, cool. Now let's go and check out the Padlet and see how we're doing there. So we're done with that one. We're going here. So these 3 questions. Think of a word that ends with MT, or 10 words that end with MT. Brush. How many bears did Russia go to space? Now tell me, what AI?
Sam, have we lost him again? Have we lost Phil again? Oh, he's back.
It looks like we have. I was just wondering if you paused there for a second to let more answers come in.
He's back again, I think.
I can still see him in the chat. On the screen. Mitchell, are you there?
All right, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, that was horrible. All right, can you hear me now?
Yes,
Okay,
much
cool.
clearer.
All right, great. And Padlet just crashed too on me. Super. Okay, I am, the Wi-Fi is loving me today. I need to stop trying to use, because I'm thinking, oh, I'm in my office at my university, the Wi-Fi will be good. Nope. See if Padlet will play with me. Probably not. So this is one reason why I don't mess with AI very much, just because tech wants to be tech sometimes and just falls apart. That's why I like pencils and paper. All right, cool. So we have dreamt. So chat GPT, so we see some stuff in dreamt. My phone only tells me dreamt. Family words, good. Aha, so here's one thing. So one answer was for this one about the 14th colony of the US, we have something like West Florida. And of course that's not right. Google says West Florida, somewhere says West Florida. So, but then we have a lot of people saying no, 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 no. And this actually leads into a pretty interesting topic. So let's check out some stuff that I did over the summer. So I did Chat GPT 3.5 over the summer with 10 words that ended with MT. At first, it gave me prompt. I rephrased the question and it gave me prompt, attempt, dreamt, extreme.
Mitchell, I think we've lost you again.
Oh,
I can still,
right, hold on.
I can hear you now,
Okay, good.
and I can see your screen.
Okay, yeah, it's just moving slow, I see. Because I have it on my phone, I can see that I'm moving slowly.
Right.
Purple. All right, great. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. So pretty much I asked ChatGPT 3.5 over the summer to do this kind of thing and give me, later on, gave me extremist, victimist. Now, let's go. So, of course, there's only dreamt, really, and maybe re-dreamt. Okay. Then I asked it about the 14th colony of the US. One time it gave me Vermont. Then I asked it again and gave me Georgia. And then I've done this with students, and they've gotten stuff like New York or West Florida with Kimi or another kind of ChatGPT and stuff like that. There were only 14. There were only 13 colonies in the U.S. originally. Okay. And then the one about Russian bears, bears being sent to space with Russia, which I do like a lot. Which I think is just a fun question. And plus, like you'll see this bear astronaut. That's just amazing. This little cosmonaut bear. But anyway, I asked it once. It told me 5. And it gave me a nice explanation about Mishka, and Mishka means bear in Russian, so it sounds really, really reliable. There's such a bad lag. Okay, great. And then I asked it again, how many bears had Russia sent, and it told me later, 7 bears have been sent to space. If this thing would work. There we go. Cool. And then some people have found that it says like 20 bears, hundreds of bears, 10,000 bears. Now, what it eventually, and of course, that's all fake. No bears have been sent to space by any country. The only things that have been sent to space are, apes, like chimpanzees, dogs, some bugs. That's it. The PPT is so slow. All right. Now, pretty much what this means is that AI is not going to be trusted blindly. So one thing that students will get in trouble with is, well, a lot of students might use the cheap versions, and the cheap versions will give you worse answers than the paid versions. All right. And then with that as well, it can give you different responses if you rephrase the questions. And then also different AIs will give different questions. Like ChatGPT will be a little bit different than DeepSeek. Also, we have a problem where students may not think about fact-checking AI. They will just copy and paste. Because a lot of the cheaper AI, the more expensive ones like the 4.0s and stuff like that, the ones you pay for, they're a little bit better because you pay for them, right? So you get better stuff. But then this kind of makes it a little bit of a gap between the rich and the poor, pretty much, because I'm not paying for nothing. I'm very poor. You know, I have a friend who I work with. His family's quite rich, so he can pay for them, and he gets better AI than I do. Okay, now let's move on to looking at some useful stuff for teachers. I'm waiting for the computer to pull up. The lag is just so bad. Because I have it on my phone, so I see what you guys are seeing. But then, yeah, it's just such a bad lag. The audio does not lag, only the visual. The visual does. That's so crazy. All right, I guess while I'm waiting for the visuals to catch up, I'm gonna go through the chat. Here, actually, let me just do this in PBT, just because it'll be easier. Okay. New series with Megan is about to drop tomorrow. Wow, that was loud.
Yeah, just
Okay.
a reminder, please, to make sure you're muted if you're not talking, just as we can hear some people's backgrounds. Thank you.
Okay, cool. So here are a couple of useful little websites. Twee and Magic School AI. I'm gonna plug them in the chat. So you guys will get them kind of quickly. You'll get them quicker than you see them on the screen, probably, just because the lag is so bad. There they are. Okay. And I would show you how to use them like live, but the lag is so bad and the Wi-Fi is being weird, so I'm not gonna do that. But because of that, I do have screenshots of what they look like if you do use them. Now, Twee is quite cool. Pretty much, it used to have a thing where you can also do with audios, but now mostly you have to pay for that now. So now they're getting stingy with it. But you can still use it to create a text on a topic that you'd like. You ask it to make you multiple choice questions or fill in the blank questions and stuff like that. Video from YouTube and then make questions for that video from YouTube, and it did it all in like less than 2 minutes, and that was quite insane. It gives you answers and stuff. And the lag is so bad. All right. And then the other one is called Magic School AI, which is also quite useful. And I'll show you guys what that looks like as well. Right now, I'm just trying to time up the lag with the slides so I can talk about them and stuff. Okay, cool. Now I know where the lag is. Okay, so here's like what Tweet looks like. You plug in what kind of topic you want to do, and then you can add in like any kind of vocabulary you want to look at. Yeah. Oh, this is where I plugged in. So whenever I plugged in the links for you guys, this is when that was. That's how bad the lag is between visual and audio, or between me clicking through my slides and stuff. Crazy.